Hey everybody, what's going on? Juan here, welcome back to the channel. And for this video, I'm going to be talking about a subscription service, a video game subscription service that I've been subscribed to dating all the way back to 2015, and that is Humble Monthly. Now, you may or may not know about the service, so I'll make sure to go over all the details about it, the different perks and benefits that you get as a PC gamer when you subscribe to the service. I'm going to be sharing some details, some comments from some of our friends over on the Press Pause TV Discord, and I'm also going to be answering the ultimate question: is Humble Monthly worth it? But before that, let's talk about what the service actually is. Humble Monthly is a subscription service that launched on October 2015 and costs $12 a month. You're guaranteed to get over $100 worth of video games, and they always reveal at least one or two of the games that you'll be getting the following month as an incentive to either sign up or stay subscribed. As opposed to services like PlayStation Plus and EA's Origin, you actually get to permanently keep your games even if you unsubscribe from the service. This is due to the fact that you get a Steam key for most games, with the exception of titles like Destiny, where you link up to your Blizzard account. The fact that you mostly get keys for games means that you can actually give them out to a friend in the event where you already had a game that came out in the monthly. Those are some of the basic details of the service. I'm going to talk about some additional perks in just a second, but I guess the next question is, why did I sign up for the Humble Monthly? Now keep in mind, this is all part of the HumbleBundle.com website, which the reason that it's called Humble is that with any purchase that you do either on Humble Bundle or Humble Monthly, they always give something out to a specific charity. As a matter of fact, with Humble Monthly, every month they point out one specific charity to support. You can actually check that out, so it's pretty cool. What matters is that at least a percentage of these purchases is going to a charity. And Humble started all the way back by doing these pay what you want bundles, which they still do to this day, which for even as little as $1, you could get access to a bunch of video games permanently, and you can actually, with a slider, adjust what percentage you want it to go to the website, for hosting or the charities, etc. And then they did this. I wanted to be involved in this to get access to different video games. I think it's really easy for us to fall into this video game bubble where you only play X and Y game. And then you look at another game and it's like, well, I'll buy it when it's on sale or when it drops price, but because so many games come out, we tend to forget about these. So I'm like, okay, I'll subscribe, and the best thing is that I'm just gonna get a random array of games a month. I'll try out at least a few, whether I like them or not. It's $12, and I'm exposing myself to different genres that I otherwise would never try out. And in case you're wondering, here are some of the video games that have been offered as part of the Humble Monthly service: Conan Exiles, Dead Rising 4, God Eater 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Pillars of Eternity, The Witness, Inside, and a ton more. Now, something very important and that I do have to point out is that this service is not retroactive. So that means that hypothetically, let's say you subscribe in September 2018 because you want access to the October bundle, you do not get the games that came out previously. So you can look on the website, you can get an idea of what they released in the past, but you can't get access to those games anymore. Now, that being said, you do get a bunch of additional perks the moment you subscribe. One of the main ones is called the Humble Trove, which is an entire library of DRM-free and Humble original games that you can download directly to your computer. The great thing and the contrast to the other games that you get as part of the Humble Monthly service is that these are not tied to Steam or any other service. What that means is that you can download and continue to play the games even if you choose to unsubscribe from the service. And while we're talking about the games, here are some of my favorite games that I've gotten as part of the Humble Monthly service. Owlboy, which is a game that I looked at and I always went like, I'll buy it eventually, but I never got around to it. But once I played it, I completed it, I loved it, and I mean, I got Otis right here with me in the background. It is a game that I absolutely loved, and that real talk, I probably would not have played it were it not for the Humble Monthly. Portal Knights, which I also completed with a group of friends. Lost Castle, which is a lot like Castle Crashers. Titan Souls, which is like a cutesy, compact version of Shadow of the Colossus. And Chroma Squad, which is a turn-based tactics game. Much like Final Fantasy Tactics, you pair that up with the Power Rangers. It's an awesome game that I also completed thanks to Humble Monthly. We've been talking about the Humble Monthly. They also have the Humble Bundles, but they have a store where, much like Steam, you can buy any kind of video game that's there. And the benefit is that as long as you're a part of the Humble Monthly service, you get 10% discount on every game. That includes games that are already in sale. So say a game has a 30% discount, you get 40%. Not bad at all, right? And even though I'm talking about the fact that it's $12 a month, you can actually get it even cheaper if you pay the annual fee. Now, it's a bigger upfront cost because instead of paying monthly, you're paying once every year, but you end up paying way less in return, plus you get a free month. And as I mentioned earlier, I did go to the Press Pause TV Discord and I asked a lot of the people that are subscribed, what do you think about the Humble Monthly? Do you recommend it? Do you think it's worth it? Have you been disappointed by it? I wanted to get some transparent comments from them, so here they are. First up, MightyGR says that the Humble Monthly is completely worth it. For $12 a month, you get a variety of big name and indie titles. In addition, you get the Humble Trove, which has even more DRM-free indie games. I always wait for the monthly to release before buying any game. My wife Nicole, who's also been subscribed since day one, had the following to say. Humble Monthly is worth it because I've always gotten more than $12 value each month. I've gotten to try out a lot of indie games that I don't know about and have enjoyed, and most of the times I've gotten games that I've wanted to buy at some point. Some of my favorite games that I've tried because of Humble Monthly include Portal Knights, Lost Castle, Owlboy, Black the Fall, Inside, and the Talos Principle. Machero had this to say. It's a great service for gamers and charities alike. Gamers get a lot of cheap games, and charities get donations from each sub. And because there are so many people subscribed, that means that the charities get a lot of donations. I like it. Favorite games. I have loved a lot of the games featured, but I would choose Tales of Berseria this time around. It is not a famous game like Dark Souls, and it's from a pretty niche genre that not many people play. Now, people can give the series and the genre a try without fearing anything. Myself included, I'm actually going to be checking out that game thanks to the Humble Monthly. And last and not least, here's what the Wizard of Gore had to say. I can safely say that monthly is worth it because I have never gotten less than $12 value out of it, even in its most disappointing months. He actually includes a couple of standout months, including September 2016, December 2016, October 2017, January 2018, April 2018, maybe the best of all. This month, September, was real good. And now, my friends, it's time to answer the question I posed at the very beginning of the video, which is Humble Monthly worth it? I think we're doing a formality here at this point because I think it's pretty obvious from my standpoint that the answer is yes. I mean, let's be real, folks. $12 a month. We probably spend $12 a month from here to work by going to fast food, by buying unnecessary things, which could hypothetically include a bunch of video games that we may or may not play for an ever-growing backlog, but I'm just going to move that aside. But think about all of the games that we've spent $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, and we play them and we go, oh, that's not what I wanted, and I just spent all that money. Have I been disappointed in some months? Yeah, because I don't love every genre, but at the same time, I've looked at other people see the exact same month and go like, that is exactly what I wanted, because that is what's awesome about the Humble Monthly. It embraces diversity with video game genres. It's also pretty fun because think about the fact that it's like a mystery box, a digital mystery box, if you will, where, yeah, they do announce a couple of the games ahead of time, but you don't know the rest. So for the rest of the month, up until that first Friday of each month, you're thinking to yourself, what could they be giving out each month? A lot of times you go to the Discord, the Press Pause one, and we start to point out like, well, last year they gave this. That probably has nothing to do with it, but you try to connect the dots. And then when you see that, it's like, okay, maybe I don't care about this game, maybe I will, but I wanted this one. Which one did you want to get? You have that conversation. It's almost like a book club. It's almost like interacting with friends and having fun. And the best part is that think about the fact that if you have a couple of friends that are subscribed to it and you get access to a multiplayer game, you don't have to ask them if they have that game. You know they have it because of the Humble Monthly. And now that I listed all of the details about the Humble Monthly, I talked about some of my favorite games, I shared the feedback from the Discord. The question for you now, my friends, is either 1, are you subscribed to the Humble Monthly? Or number 2, are you tempted to subscribe to something like this? I know that it's scary because not everybody loves to play 50 games a year, and obviously you're gonna get a backlog. It's a ton of different video games that you may or may not have time for. So if you're somebody that likes to play 1 or 2 games a year, or you like specific games and you don't feel the necessity to open up Pandora's box into a world of other experiences, then maybe it's not for you. But the great thing is, it's an option. It's always gonna be there at Humble Monthly. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section of the video, and if you are considering subscribing, we actually have an affiliate link over at presspause.tv/Humble Monthly. You subscribe, you get access to the video games, and they kick back a little something to us. It lets them know that, hey, Press Pause TV, Epic JC, they're getting the word out because a lot of the games that I play, that I stream, that I share pictures on Instagram and stuff like that is because of Humble Monthly. It's super fun. Like, I do love going to the Discord once the games are revealed and talking about, hey, what do you guys think about it? You know, which game should I play? Because there's a bunch of them. So it's a ton of different experiences that I strongly consider that you check out the Humble Monthly, even for 1 month. So if you like the videos and if you like what I do and you want to help and build support the channel, there are a ton of easy ways that you can make that happen. The first one being, of course, subscribe. Next to it, hit that notifications bell, hit the thumbs up, go to the comment section of the video, recommend stuff. Let me know, how was your day? Do you like coffee? Yes or no? Did you have breakfast? What did you have for breakfast? What are you thinking of having for breakfast? We can get into all sorts of random conversations right now. Don't forget to follow me on social media, EpicJC on all of the above, Twitter, Facebook. I post a lot of clips on Facebook, and a lot of them don't necessarily get published here. So an example is, I have on Facebook a 5-minute unedited video of me just walking around PAX West, which if you like that and you do want to check out some more stuff from PAX West, I have not 1, not 2, but 3 videos about PAX West right here, and you can check them out right now. So until next time, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video, and never forget that this video has concluded, but the epic journey continues. So thank you for watching, gang. Take care. Real talk, I recorded before this video, I did a summarized version in Spanish that's going to be going up on the Facebook page eventually. So throughout this video, I was reminding myself, okay, so what did I say in the Spanish version? Would I say anything differently? So I had to do a lot more takes in this one. I'm just being honest about that. I'm like, why am I repeating so many things? And it's like, it's a lot of talking. Estoy hablando mucho, gente. I'm talking muchas palabras en inglés y en español. What's going on? I don't know who I am. Thanks for watching, gang.